babe, do we really care how it looks? I don't think we do. Autumn is here and we are in full-fledged pumpkin spice season. We cannot run from it. The basics are letting us know that everything has to be pumpkin spiced, even lip balm. It's a perfect time to start the creative process for next year. You get ahead of everything, you can articulately plan a lot of awesome things. And so I want to do a really quick video of just some simple ways to find creativity during the fall. So the first way is in nature. Whenever I'm trying to find like some sort of like creative gem, I will literally go outside and I will just sit. I'll listen to the birds, I'll listen to the waves, I'll pay attention to bugs. Like a week and a half ago, I was out walking on a trail and I saw a little tiny little mole rat. Most people will be like, ah, but it was actually really cute. And it was just like digging its way up, and then it pulled a little dandelion under the ground and it ate it, and then it popped back up. And I thought like, wow, like how awesome is it that at this very moment I decided randomly to go for a walk, I was able to experience this, and it made me feel so inspired with just like exploring underground themes and the uprooting of things. So that was one really awesome way that I found some creativity, is outside. So get outside. I mean, people need to be outside more than they are on their phones. So I would say get your butt outside, find creativity that way, because you will be surprised what you will see and what you'll be inspired with. Number 2 will be thrift and vintage finds. I love this because you will see some things that will predate your birth or that will be just completely random. You can find some amazing gems at the thrift store and you don't even have to buy anything. Like you can literally walk in, you can go to the clothing section, you can go to the home goods section, and you can see so many different knickknacks, clothing, weird pieces that can literally give you so much inspiration. You don't have to buy a single thing. All you have to do is walk and open your eyes and expect inspiration, and you'll see how it will just start to come to you. I remember in 2020, right before the pandemic hit, I went to a thrift store and I found this really cool scarf, and it had like all these like swirls on there. And I was like, I've never seen anything like that. It wasn't like a typical swirl type of pattern. But from that, I got so inspired that I ended up drawing a whole series of backgrounds and designs based off of this one scarf that I saw at a thrift store. I did go back and purchase it because it was just so cool to me. But it's one of those things where if you just allow yourself to be open to the idea of like inspiration, you will find it in the most mundane, simplest of things, like a random scarf at a thrift store. Coming in number 3 would be music and lyrics. Now, I am a musical baby. My dad grew up in a quartet. He had a record deal at one point. I grew up in choir. I'm classically trained. I studied songwriting in college. I have this affinity for music, and that's where I find a bulk of the inspiration. I can hear one song and an idea will pop inside of my head, and I have to continually listen to that song until the concept is from start to finish. Like it's like some ADHD type stuff, because for me, that's just how my brain works. So when I'm really stuck, I will turn on some music. I'll move my body. Music is much more than just the sound of like the instruments playing. There's emotion in every single instrument, from the voices to the violin to the way that the bass hits. It's all an emotional play. Music can pull the stagnation out of you, and it can shift you into a totally different mindset that will leave you fully inspired and feeling like you can take on any creative task and project. Tip number 4 would be to mood board. Mood board. Do a collage, babes. Get you some magazines, do a vision board. You can do it on Pinterest now. Like create a digital mood board. Utilize old newspaper, old magazines, whatever it is, and create a mood board. Show what you're feeling. Get that emotion out of you. Get it onto paper, get it onto canvas, whatever it is. It's so simple and it's so effective. A lot of the times you can take that mood board and you can turn it into a photo shoot or a visual, or you can allow the mood board to live itself as an art piece. The best thing about it, it don't have to be perfect. You can slap it on there with a little bit of Elmer's glue and it can look as janky as you want it to be. As long as the mood is being reflected, babe, do we really care how it looks? I don't think we do. I don't think so. So there you have it, 4 ways to find creativity for your next project, for your next song, your next fashion design, whatever it is. You got that. Give those a try. Come back in the comments. Let me know if they worked for you. Let me know if you would like to see any of some of the stuff that I've done. If you found this video helpful, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let's be friends. Stick around. Subscribe. Let's live a creative life together.